Hey, you guys, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Happy New Year. Okay, you guys, let's talk a little bit why Camilla missed not only the Christmas Day celebration, but she missed the Christmas lunch with the Queen, and she called out and missed the Olympia horse show that was scheduled after the lunch with the Queen. But she's not the only one that missed that lunch. You know, Eugenie missed that lunch as well. I always want to call her Eugenia, like Eugenia Cooney. Anyway, bless her little heart. Eugenie skipped out too for the same reason Camilla's missing everything. And it's not because they have bronchitis. Let me tell you the real reason why. Alright, so the British Fashion Awards was the final straw for Camilla. She is in protest against Meghan. Kate is too, and we'll talk about that in a video to come. But let me tell you something, and I get where Camilla's coming from. Camilla's been raked over the coals because she was Charles's mistress, and everybody's always accused her of stealing Charles from Diana, when the reality of it is, you know, Charles did what exactly Charles wanted to do. He didn't love Diana from the jump. It turned out he had to marry her for some reason. Anyway, getting back to this situation, Camilla doesn't understand how Hurricane Meghan, as she's called within the royal family, can upset the family so much, causing havoc, being bossy and controlling, and then go and make this appearance at the British Fashion Awards, forgetting all the royal rules and the protocols, not respecting the Queen's personal preferences. Camilla said she had a look at me attitude, as per usual, but what really tipped her over the edge was the fact that she's sitting here getting away with, you know, all of this mess. She said at this point, Camilla's ready to go to war with Meghan. She can't take it anymore. She sees it as her duty to put Meghan in her place, if not drive her out of the royal family altogether. But to watch Meghan stand up there and cradle her baby bump in this tight-fitting black dress, off the shoulder, black nail polish, everything that the Queen has griped at Kate and Camilla and anybody else in the family over. She just couldn't take it anymore. She chose to stay silent until now, but the sight of her hamming it up at the Fashion Awards just threw her over the edge. Okay, so Meghan started her speech as, "It's such a pleasure to be here, celebrating British fashion and British designers in my new home in the UK." And then she goes on to say, "We have a deep connection to what we wear. Sometimes it's deeply personal. Sometimes it's emotional." Think about that statement when you know that she's acquired $1 million worth of jewels since becoming Prince Harry's wife. I mean, that's a huge statement to make. It checks every box of a gold digger in my book. Then she goes on to say, really in being able to understand that it's about supporting and empowering each other, especially as women. Camilla doesn't feel like she's trying to be one of the women in the royal family because she's trying to be the boss and in control. And she really doesn't realize that Camilla will one day probably be queen. And then Kate, of course, will be queen, depending on, you know, the situation, if she's in the family. So she's ticked off. But Camilla said to her bottom line to the family was this, and I don't blame her a bit. I'm a royal family member. I'm a royal, and I'm expected to uphold certain things as a royal. And until she acts like a royal, I don't want to be seen with her. She was pissed off also because here's Meghan in the background at the after parties taking all these selfies with celebrities, you guys, hugging guests, doing everything that the Queen is absolutely against. And just bringing down their image as far as Camilla and Kate are concerned. And I don't blame these women, you know. It's everything they've been raked over the coals over. This girl's allowed to do it and get away with it. I don't know. Something big's going to happen. I'm nosy. I can't wait to see what happens next. But Camilla is pissed. And she don't want a thing to do with her. And I don't blame her. And Kate doesn't either. And we'll talk about that in the next video. But you know, the whole PETA thing I'm working on, and that ties in with the next video as well, and I won't ramble on. But it just proves who she is. She can flip-flop on a dime. And anybody with those characteristics, they ain't worth crap in my book. So I can't imagine, you know, how they're feeling as royal women, Kate and Camilla. It would tick me completely off. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you real soon, and we'll talk real fast. Stay safe and be blessed.